Nabi Hud, after he had challenged his people and their gods, he said to them that inni tawakkaltu ala Allah. Indeed, I have put my trust upon Allah, Rabbi, my Lord, wa Rabbikum, and your Lord. I have put my trust upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He will protect me from your plot, no matter the level of your plot. I have put my trust upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because anyone who puts his trust upon Allah, Allah is sufficient for him. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala established in the Quran that وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. Allah also established in another verse that أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ بِكَافٍ عَبْدَهُ. Is Allah not sufficient for His servant? There is no doubt that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sufficient for that servant that is submissive, that servant that is obedient, that servant that is righteous, that servant that is pious, that servant that is establishing His instructions and abstaining from His prohibitions. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sufficient for such servant. And this is why Nabi Hud unequivocally declared to his people that I don't care who your gods are, I don't care whatever plan you are going to actually plan against me, but I put my trust upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is in charge of affairs. I put my trust upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is my creator and your creator. I put my trust upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the owner of all that exists. As such, nothing can actually inflict harm without the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He is the owner of all that exists. Inni tawakkaltu ala Allahi Rabbi wa Rabbikum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this same verse then established the fact that He is the one in charge of everything. But He is the owner of everything. I want to say Nabi Hud then mention to his people the fact that he held upon, which actually necessitated his reliance upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, Ma min dabbatin, Ma min dabbatin. Allahu Akbar. If you understand what we call usul, you appreciate this particular expression. There's what called usul al-fiqh. This mamin dab betting, the scholars of usul al-fiqh will tell you that this is an-nakiratu fi siyaq an-nafi tufid al-umum wa ziyadatu an-nakira wa ziyadatu harfi jarrin fi siyaq an-nakira tufid al-ta'kid. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you explicitly, conspicuously, Allah is telling you unequivocally, Allah is telling you undoubtedly that ma min dabbatin, there is no moving creature, whether that creature is human, whether that creature is human or animal, what any creature, the ma min dabbatin, there is no creature illa huwa akhidun bi nasiyatiha, except that He, Allah, holds it by its forelogs. And Imam al-Bagawi, in his Tafsir Ma'alim al-Tanzil, and Imam al-Shawkani, in his Tafsir Fatul Qadir, and Imam al-Suyuti in Abdul al-Manfur, and other scholars of Tafsir like Al-Imam al-Qasim, what Tafsir al-Qasim again, they all mention that the expression illa huwa akhidun bi nasiyatiha indicates that except that creature is controlled by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What there is no creature except that creature is under the subjugation of Allah. That creature is subservient to Allah. That creature is under the control of Allah. It is what Allah wills that will happen to that creature. What to else Allah is the one that is holding the forelock. That creature cannot move except by the permission of who? Allah. What I'm expecting, or what I'm trying to tell you, is that nothing can move, nothing can happen, nothing will happen except by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because whatever that will happen is owned by Allah, is under the control of Allah. And so it is not possible for that thing to happen without the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is why they cite declaratively. Like who said to his people that go and do whatever you want to do, go and plan whatever you want to plan. Inni tawakkaltu ala Allah. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is akhidun bi nasiyatiha. Is akhidun bi nasiyatiha. Whatever you want to plan, Allah is under the control of Allah. That thing will not have effect without the permission of who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The scripture ones you can see Tawheed. The scripture ones you can see the fact that no one is truly deserved to be worshipped except Allah. The scripture ones you can see the fact that nothing happened on the surface of the earth, whether good or bad, except that it is by the permission of who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jama'ah, we don't understand. And there's what we call absolute cause, and there's what we call immediate cause. So that somebody will not ask me that I don't know the law. I this person that was shot and he died. It was the person that shot him that killed him. And he said everything is under the control of Allah. The scholar said there's what we call absolute cause. That person being shot is caused by Allah. Allah has destined it. 50,000 years before the creation of the heavens and earth. If not, why did that man actually shoot him yesterday? Why did he actually shoot him a day before yesterday? I hope you are getting the concept. But again, we are going to hold that man that shot him because he's the immediate cause. I hope you are getting the concept. Even though as we are holding him responsible, we know that it is under the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala this thing actually took place. Do we understand the concept? Ma min dabbatin illa huwa aqidun bi nasiyatiha. Jama'ah, this particular portion, in addition, has established to us that Allah is the owner of what? Everything. So if Allah is the owner of everything, He cannot do whatever He likes with them. وَلِلَّهِ مَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى. That's your fowl. Are you the owner? That fowl, those fowls you are training. Are you not the owner? If you decide to slaughter any of them today, if anybody will say, why did you slaughter this fowl? Those goats in your house, are you the owner? If you decide to slaughter them anytime, is there anybody that will come and say, I don't know why did you slaughter this goat? Nobody. So here, for the fact that Allah is the owner of everything, Allah also established that He does not actually oppress them. He does not actually wrong them. Whatever He does towards them is with justice and kindness. That's why Allah said, Inna Rabbi ala siratin mustaqim. Indeed, my Lord is upon His straight path. Meaning, whatever Allah does is bil adli wal ihsan. The instruction of Allah, there is adlu, there is ihsan. There is justice, there is kindness. The prohibition of Allah, there is justice, there is kindness. The reward given by Allah, there is justice, there is kindness. The punishment prescribed by Allah and discharged by Allah, there is actually adl there is justice. The enrichment done by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is kindness in it. And there is fairness in it. The debasement and abasement by Allah, there is justice in it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that, in addition to the fact that Allah is our owner, He can do whatever He likes with us, Allah did not do like that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not give us anything that is beyond our power, even though He has the right to do that. Because He owns us, even more than the way we own our powers and our goods. But because of the Rahmaniyya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of the nature, the essence of Allah, the fact that Allah is Ar-Rahman, is Ar-Rahim, whatever He does with us, it is out of kindness and justice. Inna Rabbi ala siratim mustaqim. So Jama'ah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is never unjust. There is no injustice from Allah to any of the creatures. Whatever that you are facing of difficulty, don't look at it from the perspective of this person is enjoying and is a human being to a human. I hope you are getting the concept. look at it from the perspective of Allah is kind and is just. Jama, I want us to understand in summary that wallahi, Allah is more kind to us than we are kind to ourselves. Do we know this kind? Allah is more kind to us than we are what? Kind to ourselves. But you know why some of us are not seeing it? Because we don't know what is good and we don't know what is bad. The qaida is that Allah ya'lamu wa antum la ta'lamun. Sometimes we don't know what will benefit us. Something that will benefit us, we dislike that thing. Something that will not benefit us, we like that thing. But because Allah is our own creator and there is a qaida, ala ya'lamu man khalaqa wa huwa al-latiful khabir. He knows what is suitable for each and every one of us. And so He gives us that which is suitable for us. So whatever you are facing, wallahi, whether it's difficult, it is suitable for your nature. It is for your own well-being. That is why you are facing it. But this is only when you are a believer. If you are a believer, whatever you are facing, wallahi, it is for your own benefit. There is absolute kindness in it. There is complete and total justice in it. So let us take note of this. It's very important. Allah said, فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا
فإن تولوا فقد أبلغتكم ما أرسلتم إليكم ويستخلف ربي قوما غيركم ولا تضرونه شيئا إن ربي على كل شيء حكيم.
Who said, فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا, O you my people, if you turn away from that which I'm inviting you to, if you turn away from worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, if you turn away from being sincere to Allah in worship,